After 9/11, Rudy Giuliani was celebrated as America's mayor, a hero even across the country. Now he faces the real possibility of being branded a criminal.
I'm a target of their Atlanta investigation.
Former Mayor Rudy Giuliani confirmed that he is a target of a criminal investigation in Fulton County, covering most of Atlanta, into 2020 election interference. Giuliani is expected to testify tomorrow before a grand jury there. After the election, he offered discredited conspiracy theories suggesting that his client, former President Donald Trump, won the state of Georgia. Giuliani sounded unfazed at the possibility that he could be criminally charged.
I was born to fight for justice and truth. And this one is so obvious.
A federal judge ruled yesterday that Senator Lindsey Graham must also testify before the special grand jury. Graham, who is considered a witness and not a target, is set to testify 1 week from today. He made multiple phone calls to Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger asking for ways to invalidate some mail-in votes. Giuliani also hammered the FBI for searching the former president's Mar-a-Lago estate.
For 15 months, they were getting material voluntarily.
Late last night, the former president called for the immediate release of the unredacted affidavit justifying the search. The former president wants the affidavit made public, quote, in the interest of transparency. But in a court filing before his demand, the Justice Department objected to such a move, saying it would, quote, likely chill future cooperation by witnesses. The federal government says it has seen an increase in threats against law enforcement officials following the Mar-a-Lago search. Prosecutors yesterday unsealed charges against the man from Pennsylvania who they say threatened to kill FBI agents. Multiple investigations involving the former president and his associates continue. The former chief financial officer of the Trump Organization, Alan Weisselberg, is expected to plead guilty on Thursday to allegations that he failed to pay taxes on $1.7 million worth of off-the-books compensation. If convicted of the most serious charge at his trial, set to begin in October, Weisselberg could spend up to 15 years in prison. A guilty plea would mean a much reduced sentence. Yesterday, the former president accused the FBI of stealing 3 of his passports. 2 of them expired, 1 active during that Mar-a-Lago search. Well, one of his attorneys confirmed late last night on Fox News that the government has now returned those passports.